Are you feeling the pinch of the ever-increasing cost of living? Or maybe you're concerned about the impact your lifestyle has on the environment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the remarkable year of 2024. Let's embrace this new beginning with enthusiasm and a touch of humor. As we step into this year, many of us are embracing the goal of living more frugally. This video is designed to guide you through 10 essential frugal living habits tailored for 2024, helping you adapt this lifestyle seamlessly into your daily routine. 1. Personalizing frugality. You know, when we talk about frugality, it's so important to remember that it's not a one-size-fits-all deal. It's kind of like a tailor-made suit. It has to fit your life perfectly. The way you incorporate frugality into your life can vary greatly depending on your personal situation. It's all about finding what works best for you. Let's say you're living in the countryside with a family. Frugality for you might look like cooking meals from scratch, maybe using veggies you've grown in your garden, and buying supplies in bulk to save on those long trips to the store. It's all about maximizing resources and minimizing waste, right? Now, picture living solo in a bustling city. Frugality here takes a different turn. It might mean choosing to eat out less and finding clever ways to live well in a smaller space. Maybe you're taking advantage of public transport instead of owning a car, or you're hunting down bargains at local markets. The key is to sit down and really think about your lifestyle. What does frugality mean in your world? Is it about saving time, money, or maybe both? Once you figure that out, you can start making changes that feel natural and effective for you. Frugality isn't just about cutting costs. It's about making smart choices that enhance your life, keeping in mind what you value most. So, take a moment to define your version of frugality. It's the first step to living a life that's both financially savvy and personally fulfilling. 2. Prioritizing your values. Let's have a real talk about what it means to be frugal. You see, there's a common misconception out there that being frugal is just about being cheap, scrimping, and saving every penny. But honestly, it's so much more than that. It's about making smart choices with your money, choices that reflect what's truly important to you. Think about it this way. What really adds value to your life? Is it the thrill of exploring new places, the peace of mind that comes with financial security, or the comfort of a well-arranged home? Being frugal means identifying these core values and then aligning your spending to support them. For instance, if travel is your passion, being frugal could mean cutting back on daily luxuries like dining out or buying designer clothes so you can save for that dream trip. Or if you're aiming for a secure financial future, it might involve setting a budget and investing wisely instead of making impulsive purchases. The thing is, frugality isn't about denying yourself the joys of life. It's about prioritizing them. It's about deciding what matters most to you and then managing your finances in a way that brings those values to the forefront. By doing this, you're not just saving money. You're ensuring that every dollar spent is bringing you closer to the things you love and the life you want to lead. That's the true essence of frugality. It's thoughtful, purposeful, and ultimately deeply rewarding. 3. Sustainable living practices. Have you ever noticed how living frugally and living sustainably often go hand in hand? It's like hitting two birds with one stone. Saving money and being kind to our planet. It's really fascinating when you think about it. Take recycling and upcycling, for example. Instead of tossing things out, we find new ways to use them. It's not just about being resourceful. It's also about reducing waste. And there's something incredibly satisfying about giving a second life to something that would otherwise be discarded. It's creativity and conservation all rolled into one. And how about those energy-efficient appliances? Sure, they might cost a bit more upfront, but the amount they save in energy bills is remarkable. It's like they pay for themselves over time while cutting down our carbon footprint. It's a win-win. Then there's the joy of growing your own veggies. It's not just about the fresh produce, which is amazing, by the way. It's about connecting with nature and understanding the value of food. Plus, you can't get more local than your own backyard. And let's not forget about using public transportation. It's not only lighter on the wallet, but also reduces traffic congestion and air pollution. It's like we're helping our wallets and the planet at the same time. See, sustainable living practices aren't just good for the environment. They're great for our finances too. It's about being mindful of our resources and making choices that benefit both our bank accounts and the world around us. So let's keep finding those sustainable, frugal solutions. they make a bigger difference than we might think. 4. Harnessing technology for savings. Isn't it amazing how technology has become such a game changer in our lives, especially when it comes to saving money? It's like having a personal financial assistant right in your pocket. In this digital age, there are so many tools at our disposal to help us embrace frugality without the headache. Take budgeting apps, for instance. They're like a fitness tracker, but for your finances. They keep you on track, show you where your money's going, and even nudge you when you're about to overspend. It's like having a little guardian angel for your wallet. And how about online comparison tools? With a few clicks, you can compare prices for just about anything. Whether it's insurance, groceries, or electronics, you're always sure to snag the best deal. It's almost like a treasure hunt, where the treasure is savings. Then there are digital coupons. Remember the days of clipping coupons from newspapers? Now, it's all at your fingertips. These digital coupons are like secret codes to unlock instant savings, making it easier than ever to cut costs without cutting corners. Embracing technology in our frugal journey doesn't just streamline our budgeting process. It opens up a whole new world of savings. It's efficient, it's easy, and honestly, it can be pretty fun. It turns the sometimes daunting task of managing money into something more manageable and modern. So let's harness this power and make technology our ally in the quest for a more frugal, financially savvy lifestyle. 5. Cultivating contentment. Isn't it interesting how we often get caught up in this never-ending cycle of wanting more? You see, in our world where consumerism is king, it's so easy to fall into the trap of thinking that happiness is just one more purchase away. But let me tell you, there's a different, more fulfilling path to take. True contentment, it turns out, isn't about filling our lives with more stuff. It's about stepping back and really appreciating what we already have. There's this profound saying I always come back to: if you're not content now, you won't be content with more. It's a simple truth. But it speaks volumes, doesn't it? The beauty of a simple, satisfied life is underrated. Imagine waking up and feeling a deep sense of gratitude for the life you have, not pining for a life filled with more things. It's about finding joy in the ordinary, the everyday moments, and realizing that often, what we have is already enough. This idea of contentment doesn't mean we stop striving for improvement or growth. Rather, it encourages us to find happiness not in things, but in relationships, experiences, and the small pleasures that make life rich. It's a gentle reminder to pause, reflect, and embrace the life we're living right now. After all, contentment is a choice, a state of mind that we can cultivate every day. And in doing so, we might just find that the simplest life is the most satisfying of all. 6. Embracing self-sufficiency. Have you ever thought about the sheer satisfaction that comes from doing things yourself? There's something about embracing self-sufficiency that really resonates with the frugal lifestyle. It's like taking the reins of your life into your own hands. Think about the last time you cooked a meal from scratch or fixed something around the house. Remember that feeling of accomplishment? That's the essence of self-sufficiency. It's not just about saving a few bucks, although that's definitely a perk. It's more about that deep sense of pride and ownership you get from managing your own life. When we talk about being self-reliant, it's not just about big projects or drastic changes. It's the small, everyday tasks, cooking your own meals instead of ordering takeout, learning basic home repairs, or even growing your own herbs. Each of these acts adds up, not just in terms of savings, but in building a more empowered, confident you. And the best part? You don't have to be an expert at everything. It's about giving things a try, learning as you go, and appreciating the journey. Every time you whip up a meal with ingredients you chose yourself, or fix a leaky faucet with your own 2 hands, you're not just being frugal, you're taking a step towards a more capable, self-sufficient you. It's about embracing the challenge, enjoying the process, and reveling in the satisfaction of a job well done. That's the real beauty of self-sufficiency in the frugal life. 7. Smart investing in index funds. Let's dive into a topic that often sounds intimidating but is actually a smart move for us frugal folks: investing in index funds. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Investing? Isn't that for people with a lot of money to spare? But here's the thing, it's not just for the wealthy. In fact, it's a pretty savvy way for anyone to grow their resources. You see, the world of investing can be a roller coaster with its ups and downs, but that's where index funds come into play. They're like a calm, steady friend in the often chaotic investment party. Instead of trying to beat the market with risky bets, index funds aim to mirror the market's performance, which historically tends to go up over time. It's about playing the long game, patiently waiting, and trusting the market's overall upward trend. Think of it like planting a tree. You don't plant a seed and expect a full-grown tree the next day, right? Investing in index funds is similar. You're planting your financial seed and giving it time to grow, weathering the storms and sunny days alike. Over time, these investments can really blossom, and that's the beauty of it. And the best part? You don't need to be a financial wizard to get started. With all the resources available today, learning the basics and making your first investment is more accessible than ever. So, why not consider making your money work for you? It's a smart, frugal move that can pay off in the long run. Just remember, like any good frugal strategy, it's about being patient, consistent, and keeping an eye on the future. Hey, educational investment. There's something I've always believed in. Investing in education and skills is like planting seeds for your future. It's one of those areas where spending a bit now can really pay off big time down the road. Whether it's formal education, an online course, or even a weekend workshop, each of these learning experiences is an investment in your most valuable asset, yourself. Think about it. The world is changing so fast, and keeping your skills sharp is key to staying ahead of the game. And it's not just about earning more money, although that's definitely a sweet perk. It's about opening doors to opportunities that are more aligned with your passions and interests. It's about turning your job into a career and your career into a calling. Plus, the beauty of today's world is that education isn't confined to classrooms. There are so many ways to learn: online platforms, community classes, even free tutorials on YouTube. You can tailor your learning to fit your lifestyle and interests. And here's the thing, the more you learn, the more you can potentially earn. And that's a big plus for your frugal lifestyle. It means more financial freedom and choices in the long run. So, whether it's picking up a new language, learning coding, or getting certified in your field, remember that education is an investment that keeps on giving. Let's keep learning and growing. The future is bright for those who are prepared. 9. Long-term mindset. There's something truly empowering about embracing a long-term mindset, especially when it comes to frugality. It's like setting out on a journey, knowing that the path might be long, but the destination is so worth it. This mindset is all about patience, planning, and understanding that the best things in life don't happen overnight. Think about it in terms of saving for a big goal. Maybe it's a dream vacation, a new car, or even your retirement. Sure, it might seem like a slow process at first. A little bit saved here, a penny pinched there. But over time, these small savings add up to something much bigger. It's like watching a tree grow. You water it, care for it, and over time, it becomes something strong and substantial. And it's not just about saving. It's about investing too. Understanding that the market has its ups and downs, but staying the course can lead to significant rewards in the long run. This long-term view isn't just a financial strategy. It's a way of life. It teaches us to be patient, to value steady progress over quick wins, and to appreciate the journey as much as the destination. It's about knowing that the choices you make today can shape a brighter, more secure tomorrow. So, next time you're making a financial decision, think about the long-term impact. Remember, good things come to those who wait and plan wisely. 10. Consistency is key. Have you ever noticed how the most successful YouTube channels out there have one thing in common? They're incredibly consistent. They don't just post a viral video and call it a day. They keep delivering content, steadily building their audience over time. This same principle of consistency applies beautifully to frugality. Being frugal isn't about making one big, dramatic gesture of saving money or cutting expenses. It's more like a series of small, everyday choices that, when added up, can really transform your financial landscape. It's about those little decisions you make daily, opting for a home-cooked meal instead of eating out, choosing to walk instead of taking a cab for short distances, or maybe even turning off the lights when you leave a room. These actions might seem minor in isolation, but over time, they compound into significant savings. It's like building a habit. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Before you know it, these frugal choices become second nature, and your financial health starts to improve without it feeling like a chore. So the next time you think about frugality, remember it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about being consistent in your efforts, no matter how small they may seem. Just like those YouTubers who keep showing up day after day, you'll find that consistency is the secret ingredient to achieving your financial goals. Keep at it, and you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. See you in the next video.